शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् सर्ववेदान्तसिद्धान्त गोचरं तमगोचरं गोविन्दं परमानन्दं सद्गुरुं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् घटाकाशं महाकाशे इवात्मानं परात्मनि व्याप्याखण्डभावेन तूष्णीं भवसदा मुने. Once a person's identity has got to be dissolved with the infinity. This is what is called liberation. A liberated person knows he is a liberated person. Others can imagine about the liberation, but a liberated person alone can understand the reality about liberation. And a person who tries to have that liberation, to understand that liberation, the person understands to some extent. Otherwise, what will happen? Suddenly something happens and you become liberated. It's not like that. Nothing happens instantly. The job, accomplishment of a job depends upon the nature of the job. Just like suppose I ask you, bring that chair, which is nearby, let's say. The chair is nearby and I ask you to bring that chair. It is easy job. It's a matter of just a few seconds that you can easily bring that. But suppose I see you try to remain cool all the time. How much time it will take? It's not 1 minute only. It is entire life. Entire life, I tell you. And you are very sure about it also. You cannot deny this. And there are people who will say it is not possible to remain cool in one's entire life. It is not possible. Impossible, they will say. You see the bedridden people, how can you be happy? They will say definitely. So, how much time the job will take depends upon the nature of the job. And this job is to remain cool. And when to remain cool, whatever may happen in your life, you have to remain cool because you have asked for all these things. That shouldering the responsibility. I don't pass on the responsibility to someone else. I don't make anybody else responsible for my happenings, whatever has happened in my life. No, I don't make my parents responsible. I don't make my friends responsible. I don't make anybody responsible for that. So if the mosquito bites me and I happen to have malaria, then I don't blame the mosquito. I was supposed to have malaria. The mosquito is the medium. So you can understand. Here the subject matter is you merge with the infinity. It is your responsibility to merge with the infinity. A person has to understand in the beginning that there is something called infinity. Infinity, it is there in mathematics, okay? But that it strikes to very rare person in this world. Everybody looks at the space, at the sky. Everybody looks at the sky. But does anybody imagine the infinity nature of the sky? Infinite nature of the sky. Does anybody imagine that? There is no end to sky. There is no end. Anywhere you go, any direction. In fact, there is no direction in sky. So, space, I mean. So, the universe. So, thinking about this thing, it happens to very rare person in this world. That is what the system. That is what the system. Every living organism doesn't become like elephant. Every living organism doesn't become like ant. So this is how the ant is supposed to be. This is how the elephant is supposed to be. So merging with the infinity. The example is given here, just like as there is space inside the pot, empty pot, let's say there is empty pot. Okay, there is no water, nothing there inside the pot. So what is there is definitely space. Without space, without space, it cannot be free from space. I mean, there will be space definitely. Now, this space, suppose you put it outside your house, this pot you put outside your house. Now, the space inside the pot and the space above, infinity. As long as you can imagine, what is the relationship between the two? The space inside the pot, definitely outside the pot, the space outside the pot cannot accommodate anything. Inside the pot alone, it can accommodate varieties of things. If you want to put water, you can put cereals, you can put rice, you can anything you can put there, whatever is possible. So this space inside the pot has got the capacity to hold varieties of things, because there's a boundary to this space. Now, this opening of the pot, it is connected to the limitless space. So now the space inside the pot, it is limited or limitless? It is limitless, but looks limited. Usefulness also limited. Similarly, you the person, you are limited from every aspect. From the standpoint of the body, you are limited 100%, because your body is limited to a given place, given time. It has come within time and space. It will go away in between time and space. Similarly, your mind is limited, knowledge is limited, capacity of the sense organs limited, everything is limited. Your possessions limited definitely, but you are limitless. You are limitless. That's the reality. So this, who will do this? The person who identifies himself with the body, he has to negate the identification. That's it. Negate the identification means, it is not that, suppose your name is X. It's not that your name is not X, but this X you have to analyze. What do you mean by I am called X? I am called X. This is because they want me to be known as Mr. X, because if everybody's name is Mr. X, then it's not going to work. Transactions will not take place. So I have got to be segmented. That is why the name is given X. I am not Y. So my name is X for the sake of transaction. Very simple. Should be very clear. My name is X for the sake of transaction. This is a human body for the sake of use. That's it. This is a human body. And by human body, I mean all these things should be there. And it is there. This is an elephant body. Just like this is an elephant body. This is an ant body, etc. This is a human body. Knowledge-wise, you have to understand. Knowledge is there definitely. Everybody has got knowledge. Unless the person is mad from the very beginning. His mind doesn't work from the beginning. He'll have knowledge about the world definitely. Everybody has got some little knowledge. I have got also some little knowledge. I know what sort of knowledge I have got and what ignorance I have got also. I am the proof about myself. Nobody else knows what I know and what I do not know. Some people, they know a few things, but not everything. But I know myself fully. What I don't know, what I know, both these things I know. So this is just like the body. Body has got limitations. Knowledge also has got limitations. And it's not that it is my knowledge. Yes, knowledge is there. It is not my knowledge. Just like I am using my eye. Look at this flower. If somebody asks me, look at those flowers. I will look. Means what? I will use my mind. I will use my eyes to see the flowers. So I use the body, but body doesn't belong to me. That sort of knowledge I should have, because it was not there once upon a time, and surely it will not be there after a few. I don't know what is the time, but definitely it's not going to be there like this. But now I can say I feel fortunate to use this body as of now. You can understand very well. So using the body is not identifying. Suppose I borrow something from you. People used to borrow. They used to borrow. You give me your shirt, I will wear and go. Some function is there, so I don't have a very good shirt. You have got one. Please give me, or shoes, etc. Whatever it is, or some necklace, etc. They borrow from people and they go for some function. Okay, suppose I borrowed from you a shirt and I went to the function. Can I say this is my shirt? I'm 100% sure this is not my shirt. When people ask me, "Oh, beautiful shirt, you have got a very beautiful shirt," then yes, I'll say, yes, I have got, but I understand it's not mine. I will say this is mine, but I know this is not mine. Even if when you travel in a train, what happens? This is my seat, you say. Do you know? Do you mean it is your seat permanently? You know very well. The seat is there for you for as long as your journey lasts. Yes, that is your seat definitely. But that seat is not a permanent seat. Similarly, this body is my body definitely, but as long as the life is there. Once the life stops, I don't know when it is, but it belongs to nobody. The body belongs to nobody. I should understand that. So saying that this is my body is not a problem, but understanding that this is my body is all the problems and nothing else. And that's the reason why you have to be very careful. So that's why I initiated the topic. The subject matter is very subtle, therefore you need to practice your entire life, and finding out one's own mistakes, and accepting that yes, this is a mistake and this is going to create problem for me. If I understand and I correct, then what will happen over a period of time? I will have that disposition to appreciate that in spite of remaining inside the pot, I am the infinite space. I am the infinity. The space inside the pot can understand I am the infinity. Similarly, I, the person staying inside the body, can understand I am also the infinity. Right? Since infinity cannot be two, and outside infinity there can be nothing, therefore, in fact, the body also is infinity, the mind also is infinity. Except infinity, there is nothing. This is the final knowledge. So, any sort of separating yourself from the reality is a problem. You need to correct your misunderstanding. Whatever you misunderstanding you have done, you have got, you have to correct that seat. And misunderstanding, they will enter. From which angle you may not notice in the beginning, but slowly as you grow, this is what is spiritual growth, and it's nothing else, I tell you. So as and when you grow emotionally, you start understanding things, you can find out your mistakes. Once you know your mistakes, no, you are on the right path. People don't know the mistakes. Throughout life, I tell you. See, people are telling the Lord is somewhere else. It's all nonsense, we know. But many people, they believe. Crores of people. In fact, we can say maybe half the humanity, more than that. Almost 99% you can say. Somewhere else, Lord is there, sitting. I don't know whether the Lord sits there or he keeps moving, etc. He keeps sitting, suppose. So the Lord keeps sitting, no problem. No, he has to walk around. See, all your imaginations, they have got to be validated. If not correct, you have got to dismiss your own misunderstanding. Yes, this is misunderstanding. I have to understand. Then only correct thing will be able to stay with you. So merging with the infinity, it is just figurative statement. It's not actual merging in the infinity. Suppose I say, I ask the wave, oh wave, you think you are a limited one? You came a few seconds earlier, a few seconds before. You came a few seconds before, and you are going to go away after a few seconds. So therefore, you think that you are limited. No, you didn't come a few seconds before. You were already as water. You are the infinite water. You can say relatively. So what happens? The misunderstanding goes. That's it. Misunderstanding alone goes away. Nothing happens. It remains the same way will be there. So what will happen? This is knowledge. What will happen? I will have the knowledge of this body. I will have the knowledge of this mind. I will have the knowledge of the sense organs, whatever capacity they have got, their weakness they have got, and everything is perfect. I will understand because this doesn't belong to me. Just like the rose is perfect, people they see imperfection in everything. This is not good, this is not, you keep saying this is not good. When you discover that 100% whatever things are there in this universe, everything is good, then only you will be able to understand the truth. There is a grudge against the reality. Reality is not going to change. Even though you have got a grudge against the reality, it's not going to change. Mhm. And that is how it is beautiful. That is how mosquito, you cannot ask, why are you why are you inserting your mouth inside somebody and eating up? You go and collect food from outside. If I ask them infinity, I'm full, not the mosquito. So I should understand the beauty. I should try to analyze the beauty of the mosquito. So just such a beautiful thing, such a mouth that can suck the liquid from inside. It can penetrate its mouth inside simply. The system is made like this. So identification with the body, identification with the mind is much more stronger than the identification with the body, because it is instantly it will come up. When somebody says you are a brilliant person, the brilliance will belong to you, which is wrong. You are brilliant. Hmm. So you are brilliant, is it? So how do you analyze this so that you don't become unhappy, neither become happy? What should you do? Suppose somebody says, I am brilliant. I should understand. Even if not instantly, afterwards. According to, do you find anybody in this world who doesn't have any enemy? Impossible. Everybody. Some people will behave like enemy, definitely. Some are not. There have been examples mm, with respect to the variety of epics also that are written in Indian culture. They had enemies. From the standpoint of the Lord, there is no enemy. Or we can say, there is no enemy for you, but others will behave like an enemy. Because whatever you say, it's not going to be liked. Suppose there is a drunkard. If I give him the advice, so why do you drink? Why do you spoil your life? It's a beautiful human body. You can pursue for this knowledge. You can pray. You can live comfortably. Why do you drink? He will give me advice. Why don't you drink? Spoiling your life without enjoying things. You are just eating just the vegetable and what's it? There are so many things to enjoy in life. He will give me the counter advice. So, and if I force him, you cannot eat this, I will be an enemy for him. So there is no one. You stop this drinking, prohibition, as they say, this don't produce any liquor, any intoxicating thing. Don't produce. So many people will be angry with you. There are fighting, there are killings. They want to drink because they don't know anything else. You should know. So, so that is what the nature of the Lord's creation. So, is irrespective of the nature of the creation, it is Lord. Initially, it will look very terrifying, but slowly it will look beautiful because that is how the creation. Initially, the cobra, it will look very terrifying, king cobra. This is such a long. Slowly, you start to understand. It's a big, a length of flesh, one entity, one entity, and no leg. It doesn't need any leg, hand, etc. Nothing. Just long piece of flesh. I mouth, etc. Given, and there is such poison. Yes, it has got its own nature. It cannot fly. It cannot swim. So whatever swimming, it's a little bit of it can do. It can do. So, but you are afraid. Why? Because it is dangerous for you. But that is creation. You can stay away from the cobra, but not hate it because you have not created. It has got to be here. That's why it is here. See the beauty of the Lord. Peacock eats the cobra. Peacock doesn't die. The human beings, this fellow, he cannot eat the cobra, but he can eat the peacock. The same poison turns into eatable things. There are human beings who eat these poisonous snakes also, but poison they can't eat. Poison means a substance that kills your body, that's it. Poison is substance in the world which has got the capacity to bring an end to this body, that's it. So that's why you have given the name poison, just like potato, tomato, you have given the name poison. So this nature of myself is to identify. I always identify with something. I identify with my family. I identify with a particular group. I identify with certain country. See, they fight. Two villagers they fight. We belong to one group. What is question of group? Yes, let people form group. I don't have any group. I don't have any country. I don't have any world. I don't belong to the world also. Even if I say I belong to the entire universe. You see, everything belongs to the entire universe. But whenever there is identification, there will be happiness and sorrow, happiness and sorrow. Suppose our group won a match, cricket match or something like that. Okay, our group won a cricket match. So now I'm jumping. Now the other fellow, this is the nature of the human being. If somebody has won something, then they will give something to him, some prize, etc. Initially, I was just thinking when they were giving some shield and cup, etc. So how is it useful? As a child, I was thinking, how is it useful? I couldn't find how it is. What will I do with this? If they give me some food, it's okay. I need, but if he gives this piece of this stuff, or even if they give gold, etc., whatever, is it going to help? You have won the Wimbledon. Wimbledon title is there not these days, lawn tennis. So Wimbledon, you have won, and this is there, and you have got stomach pain, you have got loose motion, etc. Can you enjoy this seeing this? People don't understand this. Nothing is important here, and nothing. That's why our ancestors they have found out whatever is very important is food and water. Food and water alone. If you are happy with food and water, no, you have done your life, yes. And that too, whatever the Lord gives you. So it's all confusion. All confusion. Somebody become runners up. I became the winner. Suppose I became the winner, and somebody becomes the runner. We have got our own capacity. He has got his own capacity. I have got my own capacity. So you can understand. Just tossing a coin. You toss a coin. If head comes up, then I will win, and if tail comes up, you will win. Okay. Now, whatever comes up, who is responsible for that? Are you responsible, or is the other fellow responsible? Lord's wish. That's it. So why should you lose anything by doing all sorts of things? Games you play doesn't matter, but suppose you win, why should you revel so much? People are running berserk while celebrating their win. No, they keep damaging things. Even killings also take place. So identifying with a given group, that's the problem. Why do you identify with a group? Why don't you see that 22 people are playing out there? 22 persons from the earth, they are playing. Yes, 22 persons are playing. Fine, whether it is cricket or football, whatever it is, 22 persons are playing and some goal happens, so it's fine. Or somebody wants, it's fine. Both are perfect, there is no problem. And there is no benefit to the earth. So why do you jump so much? Because you jump, therefore you cry. There is nothing called a given country you should know. Earth. Earth is playing with against whom? Earth is playing against the moon. So you want to get agitated. You want to encourage the person who according to you belongs to you. Once this fellow doesn't do well, then he becomes negligible in this world. They don't bother about you. So you have to keep dancing so that people will appreciate you. Once you cannot dance, no, and they will not bother about. They will not bother about you. They will not recognize you. You should know very well. So why should you dance to be recognized? Why should you at all dance? So be whatever you are. Somebody is appreciating, it's okay. Somebody is not appreciating, it is his problem. That understanding should be there. Everybody has got certain capacity. I have been given certain capacity. If somebody appreciates, well, he has got that thinking so that he appreciates. If nobody appreciates, that doesn't happen. There is someone always there. Someone is always there to appreciate something. For every product, there is a buyer. For every seller, there is a buyer, definitely. But the number of buyers may be less. That's okay. Different thing. A costly product, suppose. Buyers are very rare, but they need to sell just one piece in the month. They don't need to sell lots every day. So the subject matter is like this. Confusions are bound to enter into your head. It is your responsibility, purely your responsibility, and your removing the confusion depends upon the understandings you have based on whatever you have learned in your life, whatever you have studied from, whatever you value, whether this is the right thing or not, your value system. If you think that, so identifying with the body is very natural, but you have to put effort to understand the reality about this identification. Also, you have got to be compassionate about people who are identifying with their body, their family, and the country, etc. Identify with a given group, etc. And they try to feel happy because they don't know that they are the source of all the happiness. And this is creating problem they don't know. Just like the drunkard doesn't know and he revels drinking. It's a beautiful stuff. But he doesn't know that he is slowly heading towards the full stop. All the problems, I mean. So you merge with the infinity. The knowledgeable wave is telling the ignorant wave, you become the ocean. Don't say I am wave. You become the ocean. How it will become the ocean? By simply understanding, yes, I am the ocean. That's it. What should I do? Nothing. What should I do if the ocean says to become the ocean? You don't have to do anything. You are already the ocean. So that understanding will take place only when you are comfortable with whatever waves they come in the ocean. Suppose you see a big wave. See, I saw such a big wave coming. I'm very small. Think again. Both the waves are the same. If you cannot do this, then the previous level you have to go. Lord wanted that wave to come. And so the Lord is, he doesn't know anything. Okay, doesn't matter. Be calm, keep cool. Lord knows better. You are living now, it is a big thing. You came, it's a big thing. Who told you to be here? Whatever wave you are, you have come here not because of yourself. The Lord wanted you to be here. Discover this first. You are not responsible for that. I am born. Can you say like this? So if a big wave is coming toward you see, oh Lord, your wish, it's fine, very nice. Similarly, what I mean is a very knowledgeable person is that very nice. Lord's wish, beautiful. A person is drinking and is rolling on on the street, beautiful. Your wish, Lord. Somebody is very intelligent person, very nice. Your wish. Keep thinking of this because in this manner, keep thinking in this manner because in fact every manifest form is the manifest form of the Lord. Every form is the form of the Lord. So wherever there is grudge against anything, any situation for that matter, any situation, that situation, difficult situation, accident, etc. This is how you wish, Lord. I can do anything. It's not that one person dies in an accident. Sometimes it does, but many times so many people they die. That is how you want. That is your this horrifying form. It is, but your form, even though it is horrifying, it is your form. Therefore, let me have the calmness seeing your this form also because I cannot close my eyes. Hmm. I cannot close my ears. So whatever happens in this world, in this universe, each and every incident is predestined. That has got to be assimilated. It is predestined. When it's predestined, uh, you can keep your cool. Yes. Therefore, one of the essential qualifications that's required to remain cool is tolerating. Tolerating. How do you tolerate? This tolerating becomes very easy when you have got devotion towards the reality, the Lord in all this manifest form. Reality here I mean by reality here I mean the manifest form of the Lord. Manifest form includes creation, sustenance, destruction, your memory, your forgetfulness, your healthy body, your unhealthy body, every condition of the body. That is how it is beautiful. So it's complete assimilation. The no more whys in life, I tell you. When the whys they stop coming, know for sure you have achieved. There will not be any why. Even though they will come, they will be superficial. There will be solution inside. Oh, how it happened? So how it happened suddenly, hey, it may come, but because of your practice earlier, you will solve it. Oh, this was supposed to happen. Fine. Then again, you will become cool. Don't take much time. So your practice is very important. That is indispensable. You alone can save yourself. There is none else in this world.